3-0 and being completely out of hand on the scorecards. But Carabello is still in this fight, as he proved to be right at the end of that 7th round. Uncharted territory once again for him in round number 8. And he's responding with character.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell based on the way he just came out in that 8th round and the way he finished that 7th round. He came up with another answer in that 7th round, which is the left hand that Sultan can't seem to get away from, and that left hand is bothering Sultan. In fact, he hurt him in that last round. He needs to pick up where he left off.
Keep him up, Jonas. Keep your hands out the back of his neck, Carlos.
Sultan's doing something smart. He's always having something coming back for Carabello. There's no free left hooks for Carabello here.
Yeah, that's, you're in there with a great counter puncher. What you do is you counter the counter. You know when you let your hands go, he's going to counter you, but then you got to counter right back.
There's that left hook, and now right hand, and down goes. Ooh, Sultan was down from a 2-punch combination, and Johnny Collis says it was no knockdown. We'll have replay, but the commission will not, so it doesn't really matter what we saw. It's what Johnny Collis saw. Crowd getting a chant of Purin going for Carabello. Low blow there from Carabello. That's a good shot from Carabello with the left.
The left hand. If he can start with the jab and then come with the left hand, he's going to have more success, because Sultan is slowing down just enough, and he can't get away from the lead left, so he's definitely not going to be able to get away from a left that's coming behind a jab.
You know, we always talk about fighters reverting to who they are. Sultan is looping his shots. He's not underneath his feet right now. And this is a great spot for Carabello to take advantage of that, like he does there with the left hook. Carabello has now made Sultan bleed from the right cheekbone, and now it's Carabello who slips after landing a big shot. 1-2 from Carabello. He's found a second win, and he's making Sultan pay for the 3 visits to the canvas.
He's going for it. He's going for it, Bernardo.
Nice body shot there from Carabello. Once again, digging downstairs. Sultan's right hand doesn't have that same crisp power behind it, but Carabello's left does. What an 8th round comeback from Carabello here against Jonas Sultan, the Filipino warrior. So it's interesting to see if it was or was not a knockdown here in favor of Carabello, or if it was a Jonas Sultan slip.
Right, let's take a look at this right quick. Nice miss right there from Carabello. Body shot. See the legs go out. See the left arm? That was a slip. No real hard shot really landed on the body right there. Body control, and he just pushed him down. Great call by the ref. Oh, you got Sultan sitting right still. He's sitting still right down the middle. Carabello, what he does, he meets him with a straight left hand right down the pipe. That shot is there for him all night long. Anytime Sultan sits directly in front of him and don't use any offense, he needs to throw that left hand right down the middle.
We know what their weaknesses are, Dre. Carabello can be hit by the straight right, Sultan by the left. Who's going to land it? That's the question.
Yeah, but Carabello's taking this thing to another level, and he stepped up another gear, and so far Sultan has not answered over the last 2 rounds. And I want to see if Carabello can close the show.
That was a question.
He can close the show in these next 2 rounds.
He'd never been past 6. What was going to be his reaction? And here it is. Carabello upping his punch output, and Sultan so far not having an answer to that left hand in the last 3 rounds. There it is once again, and Sultan reeling backwards from a left hook from Carabello, who follows it up with a straight left. The legs of Sultan Okay, once again, their feet get tangled. It happens all the time, Tim, when it's a southpaw and an orthodox fighter.
Yes, it does. All the time. You got both lead feet on the same side.
Nice left uppercut from Carabello.
But it's those punches, it's Sultan getting hurt, it's the fatigue from the pace of the fight. All those things have taken the legs of Sultan, so much so where he doesn't feel comfortable coming forward like he would.
But down goes Carabello once again when he was having his best moment. Fourth visit
like
to the
flash
canvas.
knockdowns. Yes, these flash knockdowns that the last knockdown hurt Carabello, but that one is it just puts him down. He's not hurt, but it's a flash.
Dre, no chin. No chin.
I'm not going there with you tonight, Timmy. I'm not doing that. We got a great fight. Carabello's fighting a great fight. I'm not going there with you, Timmy.
I mean, just when it looked like Carabello started to get some of those points back because of that he was losing because of the knockdowns, Sultan drops him once again. And Tim, you said it 3 rounds ago, he needs a knockout to win. Now it's even more evident that that's the only way he comes away with the win at Madison
Square Garden. He got to turn it up.
Yeah.
He got to press the pedal down to the floor, and he got to turn it up, and he has to go for the knockout. This is what champions are made of.
These guys are heating up tonight's main event between Jose Zepeda and Josue Vargas.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Carabello, the problem he's making, he's not invested in the body of Sultan. You got a big, strong guy like Sultan. If you go down to the body, you're gonna weaken him. You're gonna take more of his legs, more of his conditioning. Too busy headhunting. Oh,
there's Jonas Sultan walking down Carlos Carabello here in round number 9. It looks like Carabello is going to have one chance in this fight, and that's to come out in round 10, a round he's never been in before, and just let it all hang out. But so far, Andre, when Carabello's finally getting some momentum, Jonas Sultan finds a way to say, not tonight, my son.
Here
not
comes
tonight.
Jonas Sultan. He just lands the shot in the right spot that puts Carabello down, and that's just a sweeping left hook. Not a big left hook. He missed. He faked with the right and came back with the left, and he put Carabello down. And again, we don't know what type of punch Carabello can take. They both have been wobbled. They both have been down. But I think Sultan is a combination of Sultan having punching power and landing in the right spot. This has been a grueling fight, and both guys are fatigued, and those are the results that you get.
Oh my gosh, I'm a little scared right now. What's going on above me? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This place is shaking.
The Harry Styles concert, Harry Ween, is happening right above us here in the big building at Madison Square Garden, and it feels like an earthquake in this place. And trust me, Tim, you and I have been through these, as has Andre Ward. But anyways, there's an earthquake in the ring because Jonas Sultan has proven dropping Carabello 4 times with the right hand in the 2nd and 6th rounds, and with the left hand in the 3rd and 9th round. Andre, you talk a balanced power attack. I mean, Sultan has every punch in the arsenal, but here comes Carabello.
Man, but he gets moved. Sultan gets moved when Carabello lands those straight lefts. Carabello has to open up and go for broke. He's got to go for broke because Sultan's just dropped him too many times in terms of the scorecard. But Carabello should be encouraged because he moves Sultan when he hits him.
It's just one shot at a time, Dre. That's all he's throwing. He needs to throw combinations.
That's the problem.
Load up, come with that right hook after that left hand lands.
There's a nice right hand once again from Sultan. There's always an answer to what Carabello has, and that left shook Carabello.
Even though Sultan is a bit fatigued, he should be encouraged to know that, hey, when I touch this guy the right way, he goes down. He should try to get him down or out again before this next minute and a half in this last round.
The crowd is chanting Carabello's nickname, but he's going to need something special in this last minute and a half of round number 10.
A lot of questions answered for me tonight. Carabello definitely got a lot of skill, and he also has punching power. The one thing, the box that he didn't check for me, that he's checking right now, does he have a chin? If he had a chin, I said this young man could be a world champion. But as of right now, what I'm seeing, he's going down every time he gets hit flush on that chin.
I mean, 118 is full of killers. Naoya Inoue, Nonito Donaire, John Riel Casimero, who Sultan has already beaten. Mubali, Jason Maloney, Takuma Inoue, Rigondao. Next level stuff, guys.
And all them boys can punch.
Yes. You're right about that.
And take a shot, too.
Yeah.
Need to rip that uppercut.
Stop. Don't punch.
And time will tell with Carabello if he can take a shot or not. If this keeps happening, then I think that's a fair assessment. But it's tough to say in this kind of fight. You know, give him a few more fights.
I agree with that.
But I appreciate the way he's battled back in this fight.
Showed a ton of character, even though he got caught there with a nice right uppercut. Carabello had never been past 6 rounds, and he's really been in this fight, and it's just been those slight mistakes that Sultan's been able to take advantage of that marked a huge difference in this